Hi friends. At this point in time, we have not worshipped together in person for about 3 months. 14 Sundays so far, and as you saw in the communication you received yesterday, our Sunday morning worship will continue in the online only format until at least the early fall. Thinking about that, I've wondered to myself this week, if we had known on Sunday, March 8th, that we would be doing this at a distance for quite some time, would we have done anything differently? Would we have sang a little bit louder? Would we have prayed a little bit harder? Would we have lingered together a little bit longer? Would I have said anything different from the pulpit on Sunday, March 8th, if I had known what the months ahead were to hold for us? As it is, the title for my sermon on Sunday, March 8th, 2020 was What About Jesus? What about Jesus? And more specifically, we looked at Jesus' question to his disciples in Matthew chapter 16, when he said to them, "Who do you say that I am? Who do you say that I am?" If you remember, on that Sunday, I put some words to my own confession of faith in Jesus Christ, and I encouraged you then to do the same. The sermon on that Sunday closed with these words. So, who do I say that Jesus is? Not just with fancy theological words, but also in the way I go about being a wife, a mother, a pastor, a neighbor, a friend. With the way that David and I prioritize our spending and our time. Who do I say that Jesus is with the way I use my energy, the way I respond to those who are upset with me and those with whom I have difficult relationships, with how I interact with those who cross my path from day to day? Who do I say Jesus is then? I believe the confessions we offer about Jesus, I said, in the church and in our daily life are not simply words of praise to God, but they are also words of power that help root us in the love and the possibilities that Jesus offers. Our response to who we say Jesus is shapes our lives. It shapes the life of this congregation. Our collective response may even shape the life of the wider community. It matters. Jesus asks on this day, "Who do you say that I am?" How might you respond? And so now, on June 17th, 2020, the question still lingers. Who do you say that I am? It matters who we say that Jesus is as we live in the midst of a global pandemic. And it matters who we say that Jesus is as we respond to racial injustice. Friends, it matters who we say that Jesus is. Our response to who we say Jesus is, it shapes our lives. It shapes the life of our congregation. And our collective response may even shape the life of this wider community. It matters as much on June 17th as it did on March 8th, 2020. It matters who we say Jesus is. And so Jesus comes to us again and says, "Who do you say that I am. How might I respond? How might you respond? May God's grace and peace be with you.